Greetings, my beloved. This is Wedeta Kidan, aka Ki. Welcome to my channel. It's really nice to be on the camera after a few days break. Yeah, so I took the time to heal my masculine before my birthday, which was on yesterday. So this is me talking on my post birthday. So I don't know. I cannot say I chose that because the universe had deliberately put me in a space and in a situation where um, I was willing to actually confront and heal my masculine energy. We have like these two energies going on inside us, the masculine energy and the feminine energy. So everything is actually our personal growth revolves around how much potential we have to balance these two energies. So I was working on that and I was healing in my body, especially, my body wasn't I didn't want to go out. I didn't want to socialize. There was a lot of pain that I had to process in my body. The masculine energy is just associated with things like protection, provision. So the masculine has been on a war for multiple years in the history of mankind. It's the masculine that goes to a war to fight, right? To fight for his country. So there's a lot of wound that's around our body. Like the masculine also can be wounded from suppressing the feminine side of itself. So when I say the masculine, I don't mean necessarily to say it has to be male energy, or when I say the feminine, it has to be female energy, because it's all about which one of these energies are your leading energy. For me, I know that my leading energy is feminine, but I could be a woman with a male masculine leading energy. So you understand that, right? So anyways, like some of the things that kept on coming for me was my relationship with my father, the impression I had of men that I learned from my father. So I had to heal myself. I had to heal my heart. And I had to release some of the resentment and negative emotions and feelings that I had towards my father and towards all of the male figure that I encountered in my lifetime. All right. Anyways, I got healed and I had a very interesting birthday. I had everything I needed, the people, like I was treated like the queen I am. I was loved and I was nourished. Literally, it's just, I am in this bliss mode now. Me being in this place, even my ancestors transported me to this place, which is so nice. It's just a pre birthday gift. I treated it like a pre birthday gift. And actually, it's one of my self love habits to give myself a present on my birthdays. I started 2 years ago, so I gifted myself different things in two of my birthdays before this one. So this time around, I got this necklace for myself. It's custom made. This particular thing that you see, it can be used as you could say crystals for energy protection. In Ethiopia, usually we find it in the deepest of lakes, in a lake around water. It came out of water. So I used to take it with me all everywhere, in my bag for protection and stuff. So I was thinking it would be nice if it's in my neck all the time, at least whenever I wear that necklace. So I have manifested a Rasta man who can help me to get all of this done before my birthday. So I got it yesterday and I was so excited. I felt incomplete without it, without that treating myself as in a special way on that day. So I'm not necessarily, I don't really think I am my age, you know what I mean, since I'm age ancient. So I don't really even feel like any celebration. Life can be celebrated every time and I can be celebrated all the time. It's not only like on my birthday, but when these occasions occur in your life, they make you want to reflect, right? Reflect on your journey, reflect on your past, and just want to plan ahead of time for your future, to think for your future. So that's what I've been doing. And the major theme in all of this evolutionary thought and feeling was, how can I even more focus on myself so I can call on all of my power back to myself and even ground it in my frame, like it just hold it within my body in general. All of the energy that's stemming from me to the rest of the world is now contained inside my body, so I can even manifest more with it. You know what I mean? So sometimes we can be perfectionist and or righteous, and we get fixated in one thing, in one person, in one possibility, and we insist that we stay there. By the way, it's not necessarily a choice. You might even do it at a subconscious level or unconsciously. I learned that I was just pushing away my blessings all the time without even knowing that I was, by how I was allowing others to treat me, by how I was approaching life. Fear is it kills your vibration. Like whenever you feel fear regarding your survival or your relationship or your self-image, even that kind of gives a mixed signal to the universe. So when you embody all of your energy inside of you, when you contain it, it even purifies your energy field even more. Now you have an energy field that can extend a few miles or kilometers, that can go as big as you want it to go. So even in your sleep you are making contact, right, in your surrounding, and whoever you are with, you are affecting them even when you are asleep, okay? Because your energy field doesn't sleep. It's always there. It's always receptive of the thinking and the feeling that you have inside of you. So focusing on myself, really, which I never did, by the way, it's new to me. So at the age of 31, I'm knowing myself, I'm getting to know myself, the new me, this me that cares for herself, and still have that strong sense of self, usually when we are overgivers or empath and healers, you know, it's because we don't have a strong sense of self. We don't have a boundary between I and others, because we feel their energy, we feel connected to everything. So we wouldn't possibly understand what it means to be individual, what it means to be a separate entity that has a say in its own existence. You know what I mean? So lately I learned, actually, it was a very big realization I had. I was just in my bed on my own in the darkness meditating. So I heard it a lot of times, like the observer and the observed is the same thing. Okay, so when I observe this and I, the one that's doing the observing, and the object that's being observed are one. So that's what oneness means, right? So when you really like feel that there is only one happening experience that's just keep going on and on and on and on, it will never end. And I recommend you listen to Alan Watts' teachings on this. He's got brilliant explanations on this, actually. So if it's just one happening that's going on forever, eternally, in an eternal ongoing life, my place in it is, as an observer, my place in it is to affect its flow by the choices I'm making, right? So I affect this one happening, this long one happening, with how I see myself, with how I choose to treat myself, right? So when I say I am love, I'm affecting the whole, the totality. And one thing that I noticed in myself that's been my long time programming is caring about what others feel about me, what others think about me. You know what I mean? Like caring about my self image and my reputation, which can be fair when you are a royalty. Like there's like, yeah, some level of concern that you have for your reputation, but it doesn't. Sorry, it doesn't even matter anymore. Okay, how you see me, how you perceive me, how you feel about me is none of my business. And I have always known that. It's been a process for me, okay? Okay, let's just, if I say a few things that have been called by society and by friends and family members. I was called crazy. I was called unstable. I was called delusional and dreamy. Um, I was called prostitute because I was nice to everyone. I was just like operating from a place of love. So some people taken that as being open for all the other stuff that they are busy. engaging with. So I was called that. I was called naive. I was called lazy because I was meditating all the time. I was building my inner strength. You know what I mean? So if I was concerned, if I really take it personal, and if I let it have a space in my consciousness, those type of judgments or opinions, I wouldn't have been here. I wouldn't have been in a place where I, manifest miracles on a daily basis, and even more be able to help others who are on the same journey as I am. So, not caring about what other people think whatsoever. Literally, when I say this, I'm not even saying it at a conscious level, but it is something that I deeply believe and committed to, even at a subconscious level. So, I'm just letting that shit go, like not resisting the present by focusing on the past or by wanting the future to be in a certain way. I'm on a mission. I know who I'm going to do it with, but like that the time I did everything I could. All right. I tried my best. So it's time for me to leave it where it belongs to. It belongs. So if it's meant to come back, if these people are meant to come back to me, if these people are meant to work with me, they will. If not, even the idea, the fact that the truth that I am on a mission can even be put aside. Okay, when you focus on yourself, the mission can be done if you're happy. The mission can only like miracles can only be manifested when you're happy, when you're like comfortable, when you are grateful, right? So I'm just now putting all of my focus on myself and on how I feel, and just being really honest with my feelings. It's not about what I think is right, or it's not about having unrealistic expectations, from others and from myself. So I can just be in in a space where I'm enjoying life as it is. So the universe definitely conspires to make sure I had the best birthday ever. I loved the fact that I healed my masculine even more. It's just we are always healing. It's healing is a never ending journey. So, but for me, I was in my body. I was processing some traumas in the body and around my heart. So that kind of, situated me for having the best birthday ever. And then the company, the people, how I was treated by friends, by people who just see beauty in me, who recognized, the beauty of life, the beauty of being human in me. So I was just flooded by love and by goodness, and I'm so grateful for it. And you can also wish me a happy birthday. I actually sang some a text for some people that I really love and that I feel loved by. I send them a text, like, yeah, yo, I'm not on Facebook, so I just wanted to let you know that my birthday is tomorrow. So if you want to wish me a happy birthday, feel free to do that. So I I had some people really like putting their intention, their positive intention, and their kindness on like they filled my cup with their kindness and goodness. So I'm really grateful for that. So it doesn't matter whether it's your birthday or it's an ordinary Thursday, but like make sure you're being receptive, make sure you're living life as it comes, like just go easy on yourself, try to understand where you are, do not waste your time waiting on, for something to come and to make you whole and complete. Know that you're whole and complete and beautiful as you are, and yet like when you make a move like that, things start working out. And it's just, we all are taking risks. Life is nothing but, more taking more risks and learning from our failures and embracing our success with as much humbleness as possible. So I love you guys. This is what I wanted to say for today. I will see you in the next video. I love you so much. I see you. You're so beautiful, right? Rastafari. Selassie.